Zack Mars here, and welcome back to Exit the Game, the Intergalactic Race Advent Calendar unboxing thing. So the previous episode we did day 3. But day 3 was a little bit more complex, and I was a little worried that I was going to ruin one part of the puzzle, but I eventually figured out that no, it was fine. And yeah, so essentially, there was a bit, we had to do a thing with a handkerchief. We had to cut holes in a handkerchief and use that to solve the puzzle, which was a really neat, but also was part of the reason why I was worried I would ruin this illusion, because I was like, if I don't do this correctly, I'm going to screw something up. But in any case, day 4 is going to be next, so wherever my handy dandy story booklet wound up to. Day 4, 4th of December. Your racer rattles slowly through space. You're traveling so slowly that the field of spaceships in front of you can no longer be seen. But Klaus doesn't let that bother him. He is currently rummaging through Tom's bags. Snack, he asks, holding out a meatball. No, thank you, you answer. After a short pause, you add, Klaus, is this really the right time to be eating? Shouldn't we try to catch up with the others as quickly as possible? You're funny, Klaus replies and bites into the meatball with relish. I don't even know which direction we have to go. Before we can catch up with anyone, you have to find out the route. Me, you ask, dumbfounded. Of course, Klaus replied, smacking his lips. What do you think I hired you for? The race management gave me a few old star maps when I registered. Apparently possible travel routes are marked on them. Have a look and see if you can find anything useful. Look around the machine lounge navigation bit of everything room in search of the maps mentioned. How are you supposed to know where to fly to? What routes are you supposed to take? You stop in your tracks. Didn't the TV reporter ask exactly this question during the preliminary report? And how did the founder of the IMB answer? Yes, that's right. The long and the short of it is that the best racer would find the right path. Wasn't that a hint? Now turn the page, now open door 4. You will find one riddle card D1. Ooh. Okay. There's the map. Long and short. Okay, so here's the map, the alleged map that we have to use to solve. I don't know how to use it yet. I haven't opened the door yet. But, one riddle card D1. Door 4. Is there anything in the card? Ooh! Is there anything in the door that I am missing? Doesn't look like it. But, ABC. That has to be. They stopped giving me these, so it has to be whatever the hell this is. ABC. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Okay. Based on this okay, so based on my limited information. Code is ABC. The only thing I have currently that matches these is these cards, which are indeed labeled ABC. So it doesn't seem to be a Morse code thing like I thought. Hold on. I have my... It doesn't seem to be a Morse code thing. The long and the short of it is that the best ranger would find the right path. Was that a hint? based on my information. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, so I realized something on the map. There's lines and dashes. Like there's lines which are longer and dashes which are shorter. I think that's what I need to do for the solution. So I need to find the ones that have dashes, lines and dashes. So, do, da da, 0. Dip, which is 2. Dip, da da da, which is 4. That gets me star, hexagon, square. Okay. Star, hexagon, square. Is there one of those anywhere here? Oh, I messed up the door. Oops. Star, hexagon, square. I don't see any star yet. Yeah! Bottom corner. Okay. And is that my actual solution? Survey says, yes, it is. Perfect. Okay, that was the easiest one yet. I liked that. That's clever. Okay. So to explain the solution for you guys at home after I marked my door, first and foremost, hold on a second. But to kind of explain the solution to you guys. Alright. Okay, that's good. These are going in the... I think these are going to go... I don't think these are going to go back in the door they came from. I think these are going to go in the door that are part of the solution, I think. To day 4. Okay, but I should probably explain the solution first and foremost. Okay, so to explain what I've discovered, because this is a really cool little puzzle. So the starship, the markers, I don't know to explain. The paths are Morse code, where it's bips, and then where it's dots, and then where it's dots and lines, so it's a long and short, which then the Morse code solution is in fact you have to match the bips in order to get to the solution, in order to get to the path. So you gotta hop down 4 planets, and then whatever planet is at the end is what the code is. Then you do that 3 times for each card, and you've got the solution. So yeah, and the solution wound up being I believe it was 024, yeah. 024. So I went to this little brown planet down here. This little brown planet down here. And then I went to, I believe, this pink planet. I think? No. This green planet down here, which was my 2. And then for 4, which one was C? C was short blips and then long dashes, which was this green planet down here. So overall, a really cool solution to a puzzle, but yeah, that's how you get the solution. Then they give you the code. The code is to just put it in ABC, and you gotta figure out which one's ABC is. I immediately grasped this one. I realized that, oh, they're giving me a bunch of these. There has to be a purpose to this. And then like one of the first solutions they get, it was like one of the first solutions they gave me. So that was a little longer puzzles. And I now dropped one of my cards under my desk. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep this solution together. I think with all of them together at once. So I gotta do that. Yeah, but that was a really cool puzzle. So, yeah, essentially the solution was just, remember those cards you've been getting for the past several days? Well, here's how you solve them now. Which I found was a really, like, I immediately understood that that was what we needed to do. We finally got to use the cards that I've been hoarding on top of my desk for the better part of, well, this week. So, yeah, overall, really solid puzzle. Really easy to grasp puzzle. I think that's definitely one of the better ones, I think. That was a really easy to solve puzzle. Easy to grasp. So that unfortunately does leave me with the issue of I have no idea what to do next. Now that I have effectively solved that main puzzle that I was waiting on. But like, that was a good puzzle. That was a puzzle that they built up for several days, and eventually you were able to solve it. Like, that is a really good puzzle. Like, they built that one up, and it paid off. It immediately clicks in your head that, oh, the puzzle is the solution you've had for several days. Now you can solve it finally. I liked that. That was good. That was a good puzzle. But in any case, that's going to do it for today's episode of Exit the Game, the Intergalactic Race Advent Calendar unboxing thing. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow check out my Discord, link is down in the description. I hang out there sometimes. I have a Minecraft server that I work on in my spare-ish time, so please go check that out. I would appreciate that. Go check out my Twitch. I stream Saturdays and Sundays, schedule permitting. Currently not really all that much because Christmas-related shenanigans are happening, but when I'm able to stream again, I will absolutely let you guys know. Of course, be sure to check out my Discord, my Twitter and Blue Sky. Links are down in the description for those. I'm less active on Blue Sky, I'm less active on Twitter. Blue Sky, I'm a little bit more, trying to be a little bit more active on, so please go check that out. I would appreciate that. Of course, go and check out my page. My Patreon helps fund future projects like this one. I also upload video essays. I have one that's currently on Patreon that I'm still trying to figure out how to upload to YouTube without YouTube being mad at me. So that'll be happening sometime this month, hopefully. I will have figured that out. That's at least one of my plans, but anyway. So eventually I will be able to do that. Of course, go check out, but of course, if you want to support the channels, go check that out. Speaking of which, go check out my second channel where I post video essays. I'm still a little new at it. I'm getting better at it, but I am trying to learn some new techniques that'll make me hopefully not get bonked by YouTube as much. I'm trying to figure that out, and that's been difficult. But yeah, go check that out. And of course, be sure to go and check out the videos linked in the end screen as well. The top video is the most recent video. It may or may not be this video. Whereas the bottom video is the video recommended to you based on what you've already seen from me. So if you want to try something new or see more of what you like, then be sure to check both those videos out. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.